One of the applications of using the iPad is one that perhaps might not be tremendously obvious, but I think is potentially really quite powerful, and that's actually using the iPad as a visualizer. What's quite useful with this is to have the iPad on a stand, and you can then use the camera on the iPad, so then anything that you show the class, if you've got the iPad linked to a projector, then of course you get a much larger image of that than the real thing. And the example that I've got set up here is a piece of equipment called a Crookes radiometer. And the Crookes radiometer itself is about the size of a conventional light bulb, so a whole class trying to see that at once is not going to be very easy. But as you can see, it's lined up here in front of the iPad, and there's a reasonable size image there. So of course if we had that linked to a projector, you get a much larger image. With a Crookes radiometer, it responds to the amount of electromagnetic radiation. So if we put the light on there, and then you should be able to see relatively easily that once it's lit, that the vanes then start to turn. So the operation here is then something that you can share and make clear to a relatively large group of people, such as in a class at once. Now what we can also do with this, as well as using the Visualiser to show a piece of equipment like this, is that of course the Visualiser can also be used to show pupils' work. So if pupils, for example, have done a sketch diagram or a piece of collaborative work, then once again using the Visualiser, it means that you can very quickly and easily share things without laborious copying or transferring of files.